All right. So eventually you leave Priority with the album
Mm.
and you sign to Interscope with DJ Lethal, right?
Yes. It was Geffen actually, but that was
Geffen.
just like
Okay.
the right arm of Interscope.
Right. So how did that deal happen?
Salute to the alcoholics, J-Ro, Rico, E Swift. You know, all of this stuff, this is all detailed on the song called Rockness AP. It's on the Rockness AP album. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one day I landed in Cali, supposed to be just finalizing the separation between me and Priority. And salute to my boy Justin Trugman. He used to be my manager, right? And he sent his assistant to pick me up from the airport. And on the way back from the airport, we just talking and shit, like talking about hip hop. And he asked me, what I thought about West Coast hip hop. I told him how much I liked Alcoholics. And he was like, those is my homeboys. No, he's like, no, those really my boy. Like, he gets him on the phone. They had DJ Lethal. They go come over. Like, they get off the phone, they call back or whatever. Hour later, they call back, they call back, they say, come by, if you got time, come by DJ Lethal crib. And I went by DJ Lethal crib and I just hung out with my homeboys, we cracked jokes and all that. Meanwhile, Justin was talking to DJ Lethal and he's playing him the album, so on and so forth. Now I'm tuned in when I hear, he's playing him the album and shit. And we told him the situation. And he was like, seriously? And before you knew it, one day into the trip, I had a new deal on the line.
Wow. But then Universal Music Group, which owns Geffen and Interscope, doesn't work out either because Eminem and Limp Bizkit, they was beefing over the whole Everlast situation.
Well, I don't know that that's true. That's a possibility.
Okay.
I can't.
Allegedly, right? That's like
I'm saying that because no one ever told me that. No one. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's me just watching the board, connecting timelines, and and just certain shit makes sense. You know what I mean? Like Eminem got a lot of niggas clicked. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was, but
But his label gets dropped, right?
His label gets dropped. DJ Lethal's label gets dropped. But also,
come on, bro. Like, what's the percentages?
But also, I'm saying, listen, I mean, y'all be the judge. I don't, if it's not true, I don't want Eminem holding that against me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever, right? But.
Well, it might not even be him that called for that, though. But, like, politics and upper management looking at it like, yo, we got to side with the one making the most money that run this, right?
Right. Exactly. And that's how I look at, yeah, absolutely. That's very possible. But, but in the label's defense, in the label and Eminem's defense, right? DJ Lethal was an artist, right? Son is a creative. He probably making the beat right now. Like, son, he's serious about his creation. And I don't know how good artists are with running labels. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of stuff it was a lot of motion not happening. You know what I'm saying? I remember having a conversation with DJ Lethal one day, and he was like, he was at a place like the album was done. We didn't change the album that much from the Planet Rock iteration of it. You know what I'm saying? We just remixed, added some stuff, took away some stuff, right? But all of that was done, and I can remember a day when I'm sitting in Lethal's crib, which was Tupac's old crib, by the way. Thought I could throw that in, right? But he says something along the lines of, we need somebody to take control of this project. I'm like, nigga, let me take control of it. I'm like, I don't have access to the budget, right? But I know. Well, I think I know what needs to be done. Granted, I've never ran a label either, but whatever y'all need me to do, tell me to do it. Cause in my mind, I think I've done all I can do right now. What the fuck? What I'm trying to communicate is like the motion wasn't motioning. You know what I'm saying? So when labels start cutting You know what I'm saying? Cutting corners and course and shit like that. Some shit with emotion ain't motion, and you ain't got no proven acts over there. You understand what I'm saying? You just sitting on your hands over there. That could have been the thing too. You know what
Got
I'm
you.
saying?
Right. But you were there at DJ Lethal's house when they played the song Girls off of D12's Devil's Night album, where, you know, he went off and he said, and Lethal, don't forget what I said. I'm fucking you up, punk. You're dead. Don't think that I'm playing and fuck Bizkit. Right? So he starts going, he starts spazzing on that song. What was your reaction when you were listening to this
I
happen?
don't know if it was that song.
That was, I think that was the only, or it might have been, was it Shit on You? It might have been Shit on You, huh? Wait, no, Shit on You wasn't about Limp Bizkit, was it? I don't remember. Anyways, one of the songs, they're playing one of the diss songs, right?
Yeah.
And what is your reaction when that's going on?
I was confused. Like I was genuinely confused because they played it and like I think I was out there with Tank and Dru Ha. Those are my two bad style rock brothers, right? I was out there and we in Lethal's crib, like we just confusion. Like we looked at each other, me and my boys, we looking at it like, what was that? Like did this nigga, like niggas ain't even know what to say. Niggas got lost for words. Like what the shits? This nigga just. And then they just started talking about it a little bit, but I don't remember. Like, so that's another one of those situations where the details I don't remember. I just remember the feeling. You know what I'm saying? I remember the vibe. The vibe was wow. Like, what the fuck is that? What just happened? Is this real beef? And then I believe, I don't even know. Like, I don't remember that well, bro. Not I just know that it was utter shock.
So they didn't explain to you like what was going on with that or how they felt or anything? Like what was their reaction as the song is playing though?
I mean, it was clear to me that they didn't appreciate it, right? But I don't. This is when I just not admit it. When I quit trying to remember something that I didn't remember. Like what I was what I was quitting on was the fact I was looking for that right there. Did they tell me how it started? You know, did they tell me what this was all over? And I don't really remember.
Yeah, man. Cause I know that like in the past I've seen like an interview with like Fred Durst and he was like, I don't know what happened. That was my homie. I don't know why he dissed me and stuff like that. So I would assume if that's true, what he's saying there is that he was confused by that situation.
Yeah, I know I was confused by the situation. God damn it. Word.
So that had to be awkward for you as that's going on. You're hearing, you're like, but because he was spazzing on the record too, though. I'm pretty sure it was the girl song, man. I'm pretty sure that's what it was because I don't recall another song where M is dissing Limp Bizkit like that.
I
But
think we dipped them a few times, but I don't know. My memory is what it is. But
I know that beef though stemmed from the Everlast situation though, because
yeah,
M was beefing with Everlast at the time.
yeah,
Limp
yeah.
Bizkit, they had a on and off kind of relationship with Everlast, and then it became a whole thing. But yeah, that's crazy, man.